the order of priority for recruiting now. It goes re-recruiting, so recruiting your own players to stay on your team, portal, JUCO prep, high school. High school's way down there now. The coaches, especially your bigger schools, your Power 4 schools, they're not going to pick up a high school athlete unless that athlete is top tier. Okay? Some will say a 5-star rating athlete. The star ratings, they're basically bullshit. Coaches have bought into it for years. It's become part of the culture now. I'm going to do a separate little short bit that's going to come up about hell, I'll do it now. Your star ratings they're bullshit. And here's what I mean. When you're going to do a star rating for a football player, what they're doing, any athlete, but what you're looking at is you have 3 sources that determine the star rating. Okay? You got 24/7 Sports. You have Rivals, who've been doing it for a real long time, and ESPN. It used to be pretty much ESPN and Rivals, and then 24/7 Sports came on later. But it's those 3. Are those coaches making those ratings? No. Are they scouts? No. Are they former players? Most likely not. They probably didn't even play past high school, if they played in high school at all. You have sports bloggers, sports writers who are making an evaluation of athletes. Oh, they watch enough of the athletes, they should know. They don't watch all the athletes. That's the problem. See, that's where they get you. What they do is they take the easy, lazy way out. If they want to be thorough, they would evaluate every athlete and give them all star rating. But what they do is they don't rate anybody unless they see them in a certain capacity. If they watch them at a bowl game, if they watch them play in college, if they're a high-profile athlete already going in, or if they go to one of those Under Armour camps or ESPN-sponsored camps or one of these other camps that they want you to go to, the check-the-box camps that you have to go to. If they go to those, then they go, oh, well, from that, we can evaluate these athletes, and then they rate them. And here's how I know it's bullshit, because I do recruiting for athletes, market them to colleges, get them exposure. I've been doing this for over 20 years. Okay. One athlete that I worked with, his name was Mike Daniels. Mike Daniels played for Highland Regional High School. It's a little small school in Blackwood, New Jersey. They weren't winning anything. They were a bad team. They just didn't win. But Mike was a very talented player. So he came to me. He said, hey, can you help me out? I want to go Division I. I said, it was late. It was like, mid-December of his senior year. I was like, holy crap, man. Yeah, okay. And it was a different time. We're looking at 2007, right? So I marketed him to the schools. We built his video. I pushed him out to about 50 different schools, got him a whole lot of exposure, and there was a lot of interest. All of a sudden, no one knew who he was, and they saw his put together project, nice DVD. It was all professional. The highlight video was top tier, because that's what I do. And his talent spoke for itself. Now, a good kid, had good grades, played like a stud, and he got interest. So I had coaches calling me up, can you get this kid to come to us? And at West Point, where I played, they were like, can you tell him where to go? I said, I'm not telling him where to go. That's not my job. I don't tell him where to go. He's going to make his decision between him and his parents. So anyway, he ended up getting an offer from University of Iowa. Now, Mike had 0 stars, according to Rivals. 0. So he was a 0-star athlete. But then he gets a deal with the University of Iowa. They offered him a full ride. He gets his deal, and all of a sudden, Mike has 2 stars on Rivals. I'm like, where'd that come from? So I call Rivals up and say, hey, guys, where's this star rating coming from all of a sudden? Oh, well, he got a deal from Iowa. I'm like, so you didn't evaluate him beforehand. You only gave him 2 stars because now you know he has a deal with a school. So you're just kind of throwing out a number. Oh, well, yeah, okay. And that's when I learned the star rating's bullshit. But the problem is, coaches, a lot of your coaches, it's part of the culture. They bought into the BS, and now it's part of their culture to look at the star ratings because they think it means something. Not all coaches, but enough of them, especially younger ones who have grown up with the star ratings, because now we're looking at 20 years later, almost 20 years later. So 20 years later, their whole life, for a whole generation, it's been star ratings mean something. So there you go. Now it's part of the culture. Coaches will look at stars and go, well, star rating, but it doesn't always match up. You'll have players who are 0-star athletes who do amazing work, who are amazing players. You'll have 5-star athletes who are a bust. And that's what comes with these sports writers who are writing about these athletes. They don't analyze everybody. And they most certainly didn't play the game. I can almost make book on the fact that they didn't play, at least not in a college level or higher capacity. And they weren't a coach. So they just kind of make it up. There you go.